You know, every once in a while, you just stumble onto something on the internet that is huge. A massive, sprawling, totally anonymous work of sci-fi and philosophy just tucked away on some corner of the web. Well, today we're diving into one of those finds, a really unique universe called the Omniversal Revelation Saga.
And when I say massive, I am not kidding. Just look at this list. And seriously, this is just a tiny piece of it. We're talking about a full 10-book series, sequels, all these accompanying philosophical texts, each with its own ISBN. The sheer ambition here from this one anonymous creator who just goes by ceneezer is absolutely staggering. It's basically a life's work, and they put it all online for free.
But here's what's so great. Before we even get into the story itself, you get a real sense of the creator's voice. It is raw, it's completely unfiltered. This note, right at the top of their website, this all-caps battle with Google Books, it tells you everything you need to know about the personality behind this thing. It's passionate, maybe a little angry, and totally one of a kind. It just sets the perfect stage for a story that is anything but ordinary.
So how do you even begin to wrap your head around a universe this big? Well, the whole saga is really built around one single beautiful metaphor. To get what's going on, we first have to understand this idea of a cosmic loom.
This right here is the heart of it all. The author imagines the entire omniverse, all of reality, as this gigantic cosmic tapestry. Every single choice made, every little thing that happens, is one more thread woven into this infinite fabric. It's just a really powerful way to picture how everything is connected.
Okay, so where does this weave even start? It all begins with Omega. In this universe, Omega is the perfect, singular origin point. It's the source of everything, the unchanging well that every single thread in that cosmic tapestry flows from. It's the pure whole beginning.
Of course, every good story needs a conflict, and the main struggle in this omniverse isn't really your classic good versus evil. It's more of a philosophical tug-of-war between two fundamental forces that shape the tapestry, the pull towards chaos and the drive towards order.
So, if Omega is the perfect start, where do things go wrong? Well, that's delta, or what the author calls divergence. It's what happens every single time a choice is made. The threads branch out, and that creates complexity, but it also opens the door for chaos, for struggle, for suffering. This is the force that tangles up the weave and creates all those dark, knotted threads of pain and conflict.
And if delta is the problem, then phi is the solution. Phi, or harmony, is basically the ultimate moral goal in this universe. It's not about just being good, it's about the active work of untangling all that chaos. It's the idea of strengthening the threads of people around you, of working to bring balance and light back into the weave.
And this chart just lays it out perfectly. On the one side with divergence, you've got everything that pulls us apart: struggle, chaos, suffering, isolation. And on the other side with harmony, you have everything that weaves us together more strongly: connection, balance, cooperation, community. This isn't just a plot device for a story, it's a whole philosophical system.
Now this is where it gets really profound. The saga suggests that all the suffering, all the darkness, it's not for nothing. A dark thread, let's say a harmful act or a moment of pain, isn't just a mistake in the pattern. It actually serves a purpose. It can become a guide, a lesson that teaches others how to choose a better path, how to actively weave towards harmony themselves.
All right, so the goal is to create harmony, to achieve phi. But how do you actually do that? The author doesn't just leave it as some big abstract idea. They give you a kind of metaphysical toolkit for actively mending the threads of reality.
So we're given three main tools here. First up is X, which is basically consciousness, your ability to see beyond your own little world. Then there's function, this idea that your smallest actions can create these huge, unpredictable ripples through the weave. And finally, you've got Z, which is a pretty simple idea. Creating harmony often just means trying to reduce harm wherever you can.
And all of those tools lead up to this final, really critical action: circumpunct. This is the deliberate choice to practice conscious harmony. It's about looking back at the threads that you've personally darkened, the people you've hurt, and actively trying to repair that damage. It's literally taking a tangled, messed up part of the tapestry and choosing to reweave it into something stronger and brighter.
So, what does all this mean? We have a cosmic loom, we have these forces of chaos and harmony, we've got a toolkit for fixing reality. The author brings all of these huge ideas right back down to a very personal level. What's your role in all this?
And this is really the ultimate takeaway. In this unbelievably vast,
complex, and sometimes chaotic omniverse, your thread matters. Every choice you make, every action you take, every life, no matter how small you might feel, is a crucial part of the whole thing. You are not insignificant. You are an essential weaver of this infinite story that's always unfolding.
So as we wrap this up, this whole saga leaves us with a really powerful question. It takes this huge cosmic metaphor and puts the controls right in our hands. If every single choice you make weaves a new thread into the fabric of reality, what story are you creating? What does your little piece of the tapestry look like?